Hey guys, I'm here to show you how to play Ocarina of Time online and how to play it randomized. So first, what you're going to need is the Modloader 64. So what I'm using is the Modloader 64 Discord. If you can find it, I would recommend getting it, and it'll show you how to do everything, or tell you how to do everything, and it'll give you all the links for everything. But if you have the links already, then just follow me along. So you go to this link here and get Modloader 64. Pick whatever one will be best for you. If you're using Linux, I think you use this one. But I'm using Windows, so I'm going to use WinExe. So click that to download it. It's pretty simple. And then you want the Ocarina of Time Online one. So you click on this one. And you get OOT Online Pack. Now, you can also get custom models. So you go to, if you want those, you go to Custom Character Models. Click on this link here. And what I like to do, to make it a little easier, is click on this link right here, Z64 Custom Player Models, and go down to OOT. And all you have to do, to get the ones you want, is to click on the little image of them. So I want Lineback, because Lineback is the best. We'll go Farmer Girls, because they're cute. If you want whatever these custom ones, you want a Splatoon Girl, you can get a Splatoon Girl. You want Tetra, or Toon Link. You just click on the image. It's pretty great. So now that's done, you should have everything downloaded. So next up you're going to want is the randomizer. So you click on... Just gotta find it. I have the actual Discord. There's an actual Discord for it too. But if you have the link already, you don't need the Discord. So if you want a randomizer... You just gotta find where it goes. There's the link, OOTrandomizer.com. This one's pretty easy. Now you can do it either on the page or download it. I like to download it just so I have it always available for me. But you can do it on this page. And you just pick whatever. So Windows, Linux, or Apple. I use Windows, so I'm gonna get Windows. This one will take longer than the other two, but it'll be okay. So when you're done, you want to open up your downloads folder. And everything should be right here. We'll wait for this to finish. Apparently they didn't want to download. Okay, so we'll wait a minute. So what you want to do is, on your desktop, you want to create a folder. You can name it whatever you want. I like to name it Zooter. With an O. Zutaro. Sorry. And then you want to keep that open. You want to click on this and download it. It should automatically download. But what you want to do is you want to change this to this file right here. So you go to desktop, find Zutaro, install. It should take like a minute or two. It's not that big of a file. There you go. So now that's done. We want to install the latest randomizer, which currently at this video is 5.20. There you go, that's loaded. I don't know where it loaded to. It didn't give me an option, but it is loaded. Oops. Let's see where that loaded to. Hold on, guys. I'm surprised it's not loaded. Oh, I'm forgetting something. Before you can get the randomizer, sorry, my bad, you have to get Python, which is a programming program. So just go to python.com.org and download it. I already have it, so I'm not going to download it, but you're going to want to download Python, whatever. So download Python, whatever. I already have it, unfortunately, so I can't show you how to do it. But once you get Python loaded, this should pop up and work for you now. Now the last thing you have to find is a Ocarina of Time base ROM, so 1.0. That's what you're gonna need that for sure. And you're going to put it. You're gonna load up this Modloader first. It just takes a while because you don't have to update it, it updates itself. But once you do that, it'll load up, update it, it'll close, it'll open up again, whatever. Don't worry about it right now. You close it off, and now it has everything you need. So now you want to go to Modloader, ROMs, and put in this base Ocarina of Time ROM. So that is, when you make the Zutaro folder, you go to Modloader, ROMs, and you put that Ocarina of Time base ROM. Remember, it has to be U 1.0 into the ROMs folder. So now you want to get the Ocarina of Time one. So you open up your downloads again, because I closed it like a fool. And you go to Modloader, Mods. And this is where you put the Ocarina of Time Online pack. Put it in where it says Modloader, Mods, remember that. And any skins you have. So the Toon Link skin, the Tetra skin, the Lineback skin. Put all your things in there. Okay, so now that we got the Modloader all loaded up, we want to install the randomizer. So you want to click on that, hit yes. Now we'll install. I have no idea where it's installing to. It didn't give me the option. But it should install. There, it installed. And it gave you a little nice desktop icon. I would recommend putting that in here as well, just so everything's in the same spot. You should be good. So what you want to do is you want to select your base ROM, which is that Ocarina of Time one we threw in. So you go to Desktop, Zutaro, Modloader, Mods. Oh shit, no. Sorry, you go to ROMs. It's thinking the wrong thing. And this should always be this. Don't ever let this change unless you move the Zutaro folder. But this should always be this. And now you want to pick the output destination, which should be the exact same spot. You want Zutaro, Modloader, ROMs. And that's pretty much how to install everything. If you want to name it, you go down to where it says seed here and you name it. So for this one, we're going to call it Test 1. And I'm going to show you a bit of the rules. So this is the rules where you want to set up how everything. So these is pretty awesome to know. This like opens up everything. So say if you want to be able to leave the forest without beating the Deku Tree, you click Open Forest. If you want to open up the door of time before getting the gems, there you go. And so on and so forth. That's what all these are for. Luckily, this randomizer will show you what everything does. So if you want to pick a starting age, it'll show you like a little text on the side here, what everything will do for you. So this is for you to figure out and have fun with. I'd recommend do not putting this on if you're going to play multiplayer, because the multiplayer will not register if one person's got the Triforce, but will register that they got that chest that the Triforce was in. So if someone else wants to try to get the Triforce pieces to get to Ganon, you can't, because that treasure's already opened and the other person has the Triforce piece. And unfortunately, they don't match together. But yeah, so you just set up everything you want. I like to have everything open just for a bit more fun of a... Just to have everything a bit more fun. I like to have one carpenter just for something to do. Rainbow Bridge, I like to have... We'll put the Rainbow Bridge always open for this. Shop Sanity. Token Sanity. The Scrub Shuffle. As I said, just mess around with it. Read what everything says. Find the stuff you like to have on. Find the stuff you don't like to have on. As I said, if you're going to play multiplayer, though, do not put on Triforce Hunt. But everything else, you're good to go. So detailed logic will show you. You could literally put wherever you want. So if you want to put the sword in a Kagori sword chest, you put the sword there. So you just click on there and blah blah blah. You pick whatever item you want. Doesn't really. I don't like to mess around with this. Just leave it. Starting inventory is pretty much the same thing as what you start off with. Other is pretty good. It shows you how to do a bunch of stuff. Like if you want to skip the tower falling sequence, skip trying to sneak past the guards, skip the opponent race, skip the first Dompe race. This one's weird because you still have to do the race where you have to beat it in under 50 seconds or a minute. But it doesn't matter what time you get, you'll always get the hook shot anyways. So it's a bit weird. This one really doesn't matter. Freeze Careful Song's pretty good too. But I don't like to do the cuckoos. I'll just have one. Big Pose, definitely one, because that's annoying. Now, I recommend do not randomize Ocarina songs, because it's hard to remember unless you write them down. You can if you want. It's up to you. Yeah, let's see. You know what? We'll put that in. Do not have text shuffle if you have the shops randomized, because it will randomize the text on the shops, and you'll never know what the item is for, what is it? You'll never know the prices for anything, I should say. So I would not shuffle anything. And especially if you have keys shuffle too, it won't tell you what key you got, so you just gotta randomly know. Let me just finish setting up all the stuff that I like. I like to torture myself, so I like to have every chest as an ice trap. And I like to, since the trading sequence doesn't randomize the items in the trading sequence, so I usually just put it at claim check because it's a useless quest anyways if you can't really do it. Cosmetics is usually fun. You want to come in here, randomize everything. Sound effects, you want to randomize everything. Now for cosmetics, I'd recommend having this put on because this randomizer here adds in 3 extra buttons for your Ocarina in your boots. And this will show you what buttons they are at all times. It's a pretty good little thing. So once you have everything all set up the way you like it, all the logic and everything, you go to make sure it's in the right spot. You click generate. It'll generate your seed. Sometimes it'll take 5 minutes, sometimes it'll take 20 seconds. Just really depends on how the thingy's feeling on that day. Okay, so when it's done, we're going to quickly double check to see if it's in there, just in case it didn't do it. Don't do mods, you want to do ROM. And there it is. So this right here is your ROM for your randomizer. This is your spoiler. This will tell you where all your items are and stuff. What I recommend, because it's a JSON file, right click on it, go to properties, and change opens with, and then pick notepad. Always pick notepad, because then you can open it, and it'll tell you where everything is. So we'll just do the first thing, because this is a test. I'll show you where things are. So Link's Pocket is what you start off with. You're starting off with the Forest Medallion. If you beat Queen Goma, you get the Shadow Medallion, so on and so forth. So we'll find a random item. Kakarita shop item will be a Bomb Shoe. This one's a fun one. So this GS, which means Skotella, Graveyard Wall, is an ice trap. So it'll say ice trap, and the model, which is what it will look like. So when we kill this gold Skotella in the game, it'll look like a Skotella token, but really it'll just be an ice trap. So that's pretty fun to know. Okay, so when all that's done, you close that off, and go into your Zutaro folder. Hit Modloader G64 GUI. Give yourself a nickname. Go link. This is your server name, so we're gonna name it Poo Poo, and this is your password, so we'll do 1234. Next, you want to go to Games. You're going to want to select your randomizer mod, your randomizer one. So for us, it's test 1, not Ocarina of Time V1, whatever. That's his base. This is our randomizer one. And you're going to want to click what mods you want. You're always going to want to have this one right here, Ocarina of Time 2.97 or whatever it is at the time. And any skin. I'd recommend just having the 2 skins you want. So for this one, I want Linebeck and I want Tetra. Then you want to go to Configure and configure your controls. So now you want to find your controller, set up your controller, wherever way you want to set it up. That's up to you to figure out how to make your controller work. But this is how you... But that's how you set up whatever your buttons are going to be. Okay. I think mine's already set up, it looks like. So, in order to play multiplayer with someone else, they have to have the exact same server name. So, say if you wanted to join me, your friend would have to do poo poo, and the password is going to have to be 1234. And that's how you do that. So you hit start, and it should load the game up for you. It might take a bit, might not. Just depends on how it's feeling. And there you go. This is how you get the online working. So pick your name, do AA. Actually looks pretty good. Usually when I do these, they don't look good. And there you go. There's my Tetra. That's actually pretty cool. I've never seen these character models before, so this is pretty good. Now, if you have a friend to play with you, they should be able to join. And they'll be able to run around. You'll be able to see them and all that. I'll show you that in a minute. But that's the basics for that. So remember, to get your friend to join, they have to have the same server name. So in my case, poo poo. And they have to have the same password, 1234. Do not click offline mode because that'll just make it so you play only. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to get a tracker. This will help you and your friends keep track of what everybody's gotten, what you still need to get, what treasure chests you've opened, what treasure chests are still hidden around the world. The one I use, and I recommend you use too, but if you find a better one, go ahead and use it, is track-oot.com, or .net, I should say. So that's track-oot.net. Now I like this one because this little map here will show you exactly what you need. So the red dots mean you can't do anything yet. The green dots mean you can do them. And these yellow boxes means there's something you can do in that part of the town, but not everything. It's pretty handy. But also, the best thing about this one is you can do it online with people. So to do it online with people, you go to this little icon right here. You make your room name. I recommend making it the same thing as your server room for the randomizer. So mine is poo, poo, and same thing with the password, 1234. Create. Now it'll ask you for a username. Put in your same username as the multiplayer, which is Link. And there you go. Now it will show you all the players that have joined your room. Now say you're the one joining. Well, you'll see the lobbies that are open. If they haven't created it already, the lobbies will be right here. So you just click on it. So we'll just click on Booty. I don't know the password, but we'll click on Booty. You enter the password. And then it'll ask you for your username. You put your username in. And then you should be able to click back on this box right here and go to the main screen. And this will basically show you everything you can. So if you click on, we'll say the Ocarina will pop up on here, and it will pop up for everyone that's on the server right now. Now, a little thing with this version of the tracker is if you click on something that you need, so say we need the Goron bracelet. or we'll pick an item that's really helpful. So we'll pick the boomerang. Boomerang is really helpful. If you click the boomerang on the map, everything that the boomerang is used for will pop up on the map. So go to Skulltula for quick. So you see how the forest is all red. If you click on the boomerang, it'll start to turn green or yellow, because now you have the boomerang, so now you can collect it and the map will show you. Now say you don't want, you accidentally clicked the wrong thing, like say I accidentally clicked Lens of Truth, right click it, it'll go away. Now, in order for you to check off what chests and things you've collected, you go to this little box right here and you find out where it is. So say we got the sword chest. So you go down, you go to it's probably Overworld. So yeah, you go to Overworld. You find where the Kokori sword chest is, which is the very first one. Click on it, and it'll pop away. Now on the map, see right there, that little dot is gone. If you want to uncheck it, right-click it, and click uncheck. Now an alternative to this, if it's in the Overworld, you just click on the little dot there, and it'll go away. And then if you want to uncheck it, hit uncheck. So that pretty much works for everything. If a little hint, if you're just running around as a child and you only want to do child stuff and a friend is going to only do adult stuff, all you have to do is click this thing icon or another here and it'll show you just the kid. So this one right here means just kid stuff. This one means just adult stuff, and it'll just have adult stuff pop up for you. And both of them is both of them. Now you're wondering, you have Skulltulas randomized. How do you know what Skulltulas to pick? Well, you click on this little box right here, and it'll pop up the Skulltula token, and it'll show you where all the Skulltulas are that you can get. Here on the map, here. Perfect, right? And the third one is the stones, but I never use the stones, so it doesn't matter. But the stones will give you hints. So if you're really interested in where the stones are and what hints they are, they're there. So the next thing you want to know is shops. So if you have the shop randomizer on, you go to the little shop guy face, and it'll show you all the shops. Now in order to change what they are, you click on this little icon right here. Click on whatever one it is. So say we want to change this heart to a song. We'll do opponent song. Click that, give it a price. We'll say it's 123 rupees. Hit submit, and it'll change into whatever it is. Now, the little warning is the shops only appear for you. So every individual person will have to change these shops on their own. And it is kind of annoying, but it is what it is. Now, say you buy the opponent song, or someone else buys it, all you have to do is click the little image right there, and it'll say sold out. Good to know, right? Now the last thing is for whoever's setting up the server. So whoever's setting up the server, you're going to want to make a new thing. Maybe even manage it and make it an autosave, just in case it screws up on you or something. And then go to settings. Now for settings, you want to go to the randomizer options and click on everything you put on for that randomizer. So we put on key sanity, so we want to put on key sanity. Boss key sanity, we put on scrubs, we put on the cows, we put on the bean, we put on the source fountain, we put on temple, blah blah blah. You get it. Everything that has set up, claim check, yeah, there you go. And now this will be edited to show you what you can and can't get within your randomizing options. So it's a pretty clever little device. This is why I like this one. So just a little recap. These are your items. These are your chests or Skulltulas. This is like maps and stuff for your whatever dungeons. And yeah, that's pretty much everything you need to know about the tracker. Okay, so now that you have everything installed, you're going to want to learn how to join someone. So to join someone, you just go to Modloader. Wait for it to load. You want to put in the same server as them. For our case, it's Poo Poo. And the same number, 1, 2, 3, 4. Or password, I should say. And our password is 1234. So you hit start. And you should be able to join the same play with your friends anyways. Whoever else is on the server, whatever. As long as you have the same server name and the same password, you should be good. I'm just gonna go see if she's there. Jump down. Let's see if our friend is here. And there they are. Hi, friend. Now the cool thing about these skin mods is we both have different skins. That's awesome. Didn't even know that. But as I said, if technically she opens up a chest, which she did here, as you can see, it'll stay open and we'll both get the item. So I kick this open. It's a nice chest, so I got screwed over. And kick this one open. We'll get an item. Cool. And as you can see, we'll go in real quick. And you can see we had 2 Skulltulas, even though we only collected 1 for it right now. And that's everything. Okay, so this is how you go into somebody else's tracker. You go to trackoot.net. You go to this little world icon here. Find out your server. So we're Poo Poo. Enter the password 1234. Enter your name. And I'll show you who's in the room. So we have Casey and Link, which is me. And now when one of us clicks an item, the other person should see it. So if Casey clicks, say, the Ocarina or the arrows or something, it'll pop up on the map. There you go, see? And now everyone will have the ability to see what everyone's got, what everything you need to go left over. You can click on here in the map. Will also change. It's a pretty awesome little thing. And that is pretty much everything you need to know about playing Ocarina of Time Randomizer. Well, I hope you guys have fun and send us some of those funny videos you guys get.